We've got rabid Los Angeles fans packed inside the Staples Center. A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. In the booth with me, Steve Kerr and Clark Keller. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Pau Gasol?
Well, Kevin, when he's got the ball down in the low post, he has a huge variety of moves to choose from. So it's tough to defend him. He's got great footwork and finesse. Just figures out a way to get it done.
And I also really like his skill as a low post passer, guys. He sees the whole court and doesn't hesitate to pass up his own shot if he can get the ball to a teammate for a better look.
Look at the Lakers. Their confidence peaking right now after winning the first 2 games on the road. They're right where they want to be.
Well, winning the first 2 games away from home has put them in incredible shape. Now all of a sudden they've got 3 straight at home. They just need to win 2 of them. So if they can get the win tonight, they will be in unbelievable shape.
And the fans know it, Steve. They can sense how close it is and are letting their guys hear it. It's going to be a tremendous atmosphere in here all game long. There's nothing like the final.
And stolen by Mayo. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. He said that before the game, he told his team to hit the reset button, saying, I want us to forget about those first 2 games. We just need to focus on what is ahead, not what is behind us. And if we can do that, we can still come away champions. We'll see if they can focus forward, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. On defense, the Lakers. Knight passes to Brooks. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Milwaukee on D. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
Gasol. Sanders covering. From the post. And Gasol with the lay-in. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now, here is Knight. T right on him. Passes it to Ilyasova. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Back to Brooks. He dishes it tonight. To the middle. Sanders. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Sanders with the steal. Here's Mayo. And blocked. Here's the quick. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Kevin, what I like about him is that he tends to get hot at the most opportune times. It doesn't matter if it's coming out of a halftime or out of a timeout. He just has a knack for heating up in a hurry.
And he is also very savvy on the ball defender. He'll turn a crossover into a turnover if you try it against him.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Knight. And he banks in the layup.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Wade against Mayo. On the pass to Miracle Man. A three-pointer, no good. The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Brooks. Using his post move to get the 2 points. The Lakers trail. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Ilyasova kicks to Mayo. Brooks up on top. Back to Mayo. Pass to Ilyasova. Takes a three. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond sets the screen for Wade. Kicks to Drummond. Guarded by Mayo. Left block shot on the way. And that one's good. Drummond's got his first points of the game.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Now here's Drummond. Wade passes to Thunder. Puts up the baby hook. Again, the Lakers.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Udo's checked in for Sanders. John Henson comes in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton's checked in for Marshawn Brooks. And it's Marcus Teague in for Brandon Knight. Here's Udo. Back to Mayo. Now the feed to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Outside Teague. 5 to shoot. And here's Mayo from the arc. That's good. And so Teague with the assist.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Here's Teague. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Mayo. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Mayo's got 5 now.
He dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Here's Miracle Man. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
T kicks to Mayo. Feeds it to Udo. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here's Miracle Man. The shot's good from Thunder. Thunder's got his second bucket.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Here's Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. 7 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Miracle Man. Oh, it's the buzzer beater.
Pretty shot without a second to spare.
That can be so demoralizing for the team that gives up a shot like that to close out a quarter.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Bucks. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Remember now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. They got the quick. Andre Drummond is out there with Thunder. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's Wade in at the 2.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. The dive for the ball. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Quincy Miller comes in for Chris Middleton. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Los Angeles on D. T kicks to Antetokounmpo. Miller. kept alive.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Udo. Picked him clean. Here's Miracle Man. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Udo puts one up.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Barnes comes to help. Henson, he's guarded by Hill. Henson the pass to Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Miller outside. He passes to Santos. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Iguodala comes to help. Teague with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Miller, that's for 2. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Miller's got his first points of the night. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Teague, the pass to Santos. Got a piece of it. Iguodala with the steal. Iguodala right side. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
Henson's shot is off. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Miracle Man. Teague covering. And Henson sends it back. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Miller with the ball. Good. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch. Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And the Bucks making a change here. Sanders is checked in. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Hill over to help. Teague kicks to Sanders. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Sanders has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Pass to Iguodala. Hill, shot from 12. Larry Sanders with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Teague kicks to Miller. .129 left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for John Henson. 1:24 left in the second quarter. 2 on the clock. Teague inside the line. That one wide left.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Iguodala, that's good.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Carter, the kick out to Pierce. The shot is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Tipped away. And stolen by Barnes. Misses from close range. And there's the call on Matt Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bucks. Marshawn Brooks is checked in for Quincy Miller. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Brandon Knight in for Marcus Teague. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. The shot by Pierce will not go.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
The Lakers in the lead. Iguodala dishes to Barnes. Second shot opportunity. The shot misses. Nice D from Sanders. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Brooks kicks to Knight. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's Iguodala. He has 6. Three-pointer. Good. Iguodala's got 9 points in the quarter. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 4. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is the halftime report. The tension of these finals continues to mount here in Game 3. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Milwaukee. Things are clicking as they have the lead and look to be on their way to a commanding 3-0 lead in the NBA Finals. Andre Iguodala's been going at it effortlessly against this Milwaukee D. The bucket looks about 5 feet wide for him. He hasn't missed one shot. Can you believe it? And on the other side, Milwaukee just keeps scrapping. Extra possessions almost too easy to come by. They've piled up the second chance buckets. Larry Sanders has stood out in the early going. He has 6 points, and look at the work he's been putting on the floor in terms of field goal percentage. He is taking quality shot after quality shot. Thanks for tuning in. Now back to the action in Los Angeles.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again.
Tremendous output from Iguodala. He has 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Silva and Sanders in the middle. Mayo out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. The dish to Mayo. Wade brings the double team. Knight passes to Brooks. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Miracle Man, the pass to Gasol. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Lakers lead by 6.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
The kick out to Ilyasova. To Mayo. Ilyasova with the ball. Now defended by Thunder. Wade brings the double team. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Just 3 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
He tried to shoehorn along the sideline, but he stepped out of bounds. Pretty good defense there to force the turnover.
Here's Ilyasova. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And he takes that one and powers it through.
Boy, he's just angry from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
It's O.J. Mayo on the way. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Lakers leading by 6. Wade outside, expanding his range, but they'll get another chance. Passes it to Miracle Man. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And there's the pass to the quick. Goes back up. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
Knight kicks to Mayo. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 3 assists tonight.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Here's Miracle Man on the mark with the 15-footer. Miracle Man's got 9 points.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Right side, Mayo. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. This is the Knight. Shot clock at 6. Sanders with the ball. Gasol covering. Here's Knight. Blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Miracle Man. 9 points in the game so far. They set the pick. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Out to Wade. Launches a 3. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Udo's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Marshawn Brooks. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Knight with it. Mayo drives in, fires from deep, and Brandon Knight the bucket on the assist by Mayo. Knight's got 5.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off. That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Middleton dishes to Knight. Mayo for the lead. It's rebounded by the Quick. And they're pushing it up. He kicks it to Wade. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Sanders. And it's Marshawn Brooks in for O.J. Mayo. He feeds it to Brooks. From outside the arc, gets it to go. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Offensive rebound.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls. A different look for Milwaukee. Harry Sanders is checked in for Udo. And it's Mayo in for Brandon Knight. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Pass to Miracle Man. A 3 ball. And O.J. Mayo pulls it down. And now here's Mayo, the fast break opportunity. He dishes it to Ilyasova for the lead. Shot is no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Lakers lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Milwaukee's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Miracle Man is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Thunder. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's the Quick in at the small forward spot. That's the Laker 5. Miracle Man, the pass away. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's special because he lives for the big moments. Fearless. I mean, he will take any big shot down the stretch. He wants the ball in his hands.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
Mayo kicks to Sanders. Out to Brooks. Milwaukee the rebound. Ball's knocked loose. Here's the quick. He's guarded by Knight. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot's good from the quick. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead. Knight with it. Now defended by the quick. Knight kicks to Mayo. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
From deep. And O.J. Mayo pulls it down. Mayo's got his third rebound tonight. Kicks it to Ilyasova. The feed tonight. Knight gets a screen from Ilyasova. Knight dishes to Sanders. 5 on the clock. Back to Knight. Lets it go with a 3. Count that one.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
Wade misses.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Ilyasova passes to Brooks. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Pass to Miracle Man. And he slams it one-handed.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, it's startling that he'd even tried that right now.
Shot by Miller is no good.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
But quick, guarded by Mayo. Here's Miracle Man. Connects from three-point range. Miracle Man's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Brooks kicks to Knight. Sanders defended by Drummond. Brooks for 3. Brooks can't get that one to fall. Lakers leading by 6. And it's Wade penetrating. He passes to Miracle Man. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. A quick shot from the wing. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Knight kicks to Ilyasova. Stolen by Wade. Gives him the lead pass.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And front power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 8. And there's 1:45 left here in the fourth quarter. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, "We're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets." Pretty strong words, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. A 3 from Barnes. Milwaukee with the rebound. Sanders has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Thompson comes with the double team. Sanders dishes to Knight. Here's Brooks. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Here's Ilyasova. Yes!
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, there's gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Ilyasova no good on the free throw. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Brooks kicks this in. That misses off the backboard. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
Now they've got to focus and make sure this is a good, solid possession. They can take control of this game. Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time.
His shooting has been good, but overall, I think his output has been somewhat limited. The defense really keeping him from getting the number of shots he'd like.
Big buckets. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open three.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, we'll see what they come up with. Plenty of time. If they execute, we should be able to get a good look here.
I agree with you, Steve, but I'd like to see him pound it inside and try to get to the rim.
The Lakers making a switch here. Gasol's checked in.
They're close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
That was critical, guys. It's absolutely critical. And, that's what we're used to seeing out of him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Thunder's checked in for Tristan Thompson. But Quick comes in for Andre Iguodala. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. And it's Miracle Man in for Vince Carter. Wade outside. The pass to Miracle Man. And stolen by Knight. To win it. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. And start of overtime just upon us as they get ready for the jump ball. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And Los Angeles guys shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Orchestrated out there with Mayo. And it's Brooks at the 3. A drive by Wade. Unloads from 13. Excellent D there for Mayo.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Feeds to Ilyasova. Pass to Brooks. There's the dish to Sanders. Back to Brooks. Poked loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. Miracle. Oh,
man, what a play. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Mayo, smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
Thunder, defended by Ilyasova. Here's Gasol, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. The Bucks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Mayo into the lane. Brooks outside. The shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Bucks trail by 5. Ilyasova passes to Sanders. Teague dishes to Mayo. He kicks it to Brooks. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Ilyasova hits the bucket. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
Yep, and that's exactly what he did.
Back to Wade. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now here's Teague. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Milwaukee. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
8 feet away, and he can't bank that one in. And so it's Milwaukee with it. A 2-point game. They double in with Drummond. Sanders. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. It's a 2-possession game now.
Milwaukee with the ball. Stolen. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Deflected. Fast break, Milwaukee. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. It falls. Here's Thunder. Wade kicks to Drummond. And now they foul and stop the clock. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Knight. No good there. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
And that'll do it for Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Now it's time to present the Jordan Player of the Game.